Okay, this is part 2 of the chicken raising to butcher. It's my chopping block. Put a little splash guard up behind it. Pretty self-explanatory. A couple nails. Put their head through it. I'm going to kind of doing this without a chicken. So as we're doing this tomorrow, I'll show you it more in detail. But at least this way, I won't miss anything. Got a little nail here on the side. So you can hang. After chop their heads off, they go into these cones. It's in basically a big flower pot that has a weight in the bottom, so if they are flapping around a little bit, they don't knock the whole thing over. You can use anything. These were, I think, floral cones, but you can use, traffic cones or just anything that basically gets the chicken shoulders pinned and upside down. So they go through a series of 4 spots, and then they'll come over here. This kettle will be heated to 140 to 145. That's a pretty important temperature, so if you've never done it before, if you get them too hot, you'll cook them, and if it's not hot enough, they won't pluck. So anyway, so this will be fired up tomorrow. Just clean water temporarily. It gets pretty gross by the end, but next they go into the plucker. This is basically a whiz-bang type design. I didn't actually buy the plans. I just kind of watched a bunch of YouTube videos and took all the things I liked about certain ones and built my own. It is important though, if you're using one, get a bucket over the motor. You don't want to get everything wet. So underneath, pretty standard. It's got the big pulley system, the spring for a tensioner, a block down there. It runs through 2 bearings. A couple things I did on mine is I left the bottom in it, cut this hole out. I don't know if you can see in there very well, but I left 2 fingers right here facing down, so when it spins, it rakes all the feathers around and it comes down the chute into this bucket that has a bunch of holes in it. So it collects all the feathers, water runs through, and a little bit less messy. So here's how it works. Got this little valve here for water, and your scalded bird will come out. You can just spray the hose in there too. I just put this on just for ease. It's got a switch, on off, whirls around, bird will bounce around. I'll show that tomorrow with the bird actually in there. And as you can see on the other side, all your water and feathers come out in the bucket. Next, we'll come over here. We'll get them gutted, any little bit of additional feather removal. And then we have a 3-tub system. All these will be ice, all the way down to this last 4th one, which will be the most ice. And we just kind of keep moving down and get some cleaner, get some colder. Then we'll process them. So anyway, I just want to give you kind of the lay of how we're doing it, and we'll show you the rest when we get going on them. Okay, so we're off and rolling. Got several started. I'm just going to kind of walk you through the process. We're going to scald one. And once again, the temperature is really important on this. We already struggled a little bit this morning. Definitely want to be between 140 and 145. We're at 143 right now. About 20 seconds, just kind of dip and make sure you get all your feathers wet. And then we'll move on to the plucker here in a second. Okay, so it's all done scalding. I like to clip the legs off of them. They tend to get tangled up less in the plucker. Basically, you just use some heavy-duty shears. Thing going, and in they go. Kind of bounce around for a minute. And they're done. Well, it's stuck in there a little bit, but a couple feathers to pick off, and we'll go on to gutting it. Okay, so the first cut comes in right along the butt, both sides. Go underneath the anus there. You just want to cut some of the skin off. Run your hand up inside. Good pull. Makes it come out your heart and lungs. And this guy here is the craw and throat. You want to make sure you get that out. Okay, and we'll take her over to the ice. First bucket. And we'll keep moving them down until they're good and cold. Okay, 3.5 hours later, all butchered. Getting ready to get them all bagged into shrink bags. I'll show that. There's 95 of them, so must have gotten more than my 100 because we lost more than 5. So anyway, on to the next step. Okay, moving on to the shrimp eggs. Basically just twist them, put a zip tie around them. And over here, same idea, it's about 180 degree water. You only need to dip them for probably 3 to 5 seconds. Before you do so, you want to poke a little hole in the bag. So it's a little vent. If you don't, it'll blow up and then they won't shrink. Just dip them down right basically to the zip tie. And you squeeze them and find the hole. Okay, and final step is you just find that hole, stick your label over the top, make sure it's on there real good, cut off the end of your bag, and zip tie, and got a whole chicken. Alright, so here's the math on doing 100 chickens, at least how I did it. There's 100 of them. We butchered 95 of them. There's 5 bags of chick starter, some bedding chips, 17 bags of the grower food, shrink bags, which I had a few, so it would probably accurately be a little bit more than that. But anyway, so they worked out to $6.25 a bird, or around $1.25 a pound. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. And have a great day.